Hey, sweetie fam. Welcome back to my channel. I am favorite picture Denise, produced by Denise Productions. And your favorite plus size stylist is back with another big one. But before we get into it, go down to the subscribe button, click the bell so you can be notified. I drop a video every Tuesday and Thursday at 4 p.m. And on this channel, I talk about family, fashion, and lifestyle content because this is the place to be for all of that. And that's on period. Monday, I did a video about Bal Harbour. If you haven't watched that video, go right here and watch it. It'll also be linked in the description. It is the prom from my hometown. I'm from Benton Harbor, Michigan. Home of those my titles. That video is lit. In 24 hours, that video got me almost 500 views. So shout out to everybody that watched my video. I love y'all. Now, I said I was going to do this last year and I didn't do it. But this year, I even pushed my content around just so I can do this video. Okay, as y'all seen in the description, this is about Adventurously Simple. Just like I did the prom video specifically about my hometown, because we always get a lot of slack because we're a smaller city, but we're predominantly black. And it's like, oh, why do you need to do prom like this? And it's like, shut up. Goodness, like, we do prom, we do everything bigger and better, regardless of how small, quote unquote, our city is. Now, speaking of my city, a particular designer, her name is Alicia Crockett. Y'all probably just know her by Alicia Crockett. She is a self-taught seamstress. She's also a educator. She has 3 children. She has a college student. She's married. She has a lot of different things. I'm pretty sure she got her bachelor's and her master's. So, like, she got a lot going on. However, a few years ago, I'm going to say, because my youngest daughter is 5. So at least 5 to 6 years ago, she started to teach herself how to sew. And actually, my daughter's, if I could find the picture, I'll put it right here. My youngest daughter's 1st birthday and my oldest daughter's 5th birthday, she made them the cutest little floor print jumpsuits because that was the theme for their party. That's the oldest set down to the youngest set. So my oldest daughter's outfit down to my youngest daughter. And she wore it. So we literally wore those 2 sets that she made us for like 5 years. Yeah, I know. Made it for like 5 years. So I'm really happy about just her growth. And so she made those outfits in November of 2018 for us. She also made the dresses, the flower girl dresses to my best friend's wedding, and I'll put that picture here. So she does her thing, period. As a self-taught seamstress, she decided to venture into gowns, prom dresses, things like that. And baby, it was a hit. I'm talking about straight out the door. So this is the lineup of Adventurously Simple's gowns and a suit this year for the prom season of 2023. Okay, now I will say this. These are from all over the place. Yes, we are both from Benton Harbor. Yes, there is quite a few dresses that were made for the Benton Harbor prom, but there's quite a few dresses made for several different proms across the nation. Okay, so we just gonna get right into it. Being a seamstress is hard work. I have a degree in fashion design and merchandising, and that is the reason why I would not create my own line, things like, because it's a lot of work. And you have to have a lot of pieces, and you have to have time to just focus and indulge and be in the mindset to do that. And she is doing exactly that. Now, I want to say this. Everybody she did either a dress or a suit for, she did not meet them personally. She, did a virtual consultation, and then she created their garments and sent it to them. She currently resides in Arizona, and she did her big one. She did 20 garments this year. 20 for the prom season. First look is this emerald green dress with the gold applique, which is on the torso of this young lady. This dress was sent to Lincoln, Alabama. Didn't even know that it was a city called Lincoln, Alabama, but it was. And I really love this dress. I love how it's giving leg. I love the velour fabrics for prom. The velour fabrics for prom 8 this year. This is really, really cute. And I love green. Okay? I love green. So I love how the mesh that the applique is on is definitely matching her skin. because that's what it should be. It should look like the applique is literally sitting on your body, and it is. I love when a dress doesn't look like it was made. I love when it looks like it's store-bought, but it really was made. And this gives that. This gives like, back in the day when we was going to prom, there was this like prom magazine. If you went into a bridal shop or a gown shop, there was a magazine you could pick from, and this looks like it came out of a magazine, so I love that for her. Next one is this silver sequence with the metallic silver applique, which is that rhinestone portion on her torso. And it's on a mesh that literally matches her skin tone perfectly. I really love this color on her. It looks really good. And I love the wider bottom of this dress. I'm going to be honest, this is probably one of my favorites. And I haven't really looked at all the rest of the pictures. But this is one of my favorites as in style of dress. Now, with my large chest, I wouldn't have been able to do this. However, this looks really good on her. Now, this dress went to Jackson, Tennessee. Again, y'all know Alicia is in Arizona. Now, I love the velour. I love that the bottom of the dress, which is like the train, it wasn't as big. And baby, she's showing skin and body and skin. Now, the applique on this particular dress is like iridescent, as well as I call it the chandelier mask. I love how they match. It even has like a little bra in it and everything. She got the gloves that matches the dress. Everything. Yeah. I like this a lot. I didn't realize by doing this video, I didn't realize how many applique came in different colors, different shades. I didn't really realize that. Something a little bit different. Something a little bit more, I would say, vintage. And I don't want to use the word vintage, but I'm using the word vintage when it comes to garments that Adventurously Simple has made. She has a garment here, this blue garment, sequence around the neck. She has an opening in the chest. You know, it's shoulderless, but it's still around the sleeve. Y'all, sleeves was big this year, y'all. Sleeves were big this year. This dress went to Jackson, Tennessee as well. I actually love how kind of traditional, or what us older folks, millennials would say more traditional, this dress was. I actually like that this dress did not have the applique. A lot of the dresses have that rhinestone applique on the torso going like almost down to their hips, and this one did not. And I think that's why I like it, because it's very traditional and it looks good. It looks really good. That blue is just, it pops so well on the melanated skin. A special dress. This is actually another young lady who is from where we're from but doesn't live there anymore. This is her daughter who graduated. And like I said, I love how elegant this dress is. It has the straps on it, and it's given mermaid style, and that style is not really as popular anymore. And so I love how she really just brought that kind of traditional style of dress back with the straps, because it was very rare that, you know, a lot of girls wore strapless dresses. I mean, you had your sweetheart style, but I really like that this dress has straps. I love when people do something different than what everybody else does. This purple and gold one, it is giving a fashion show. And let me explain myself. I read the caption when I first saw this dress, because I didn't get to see all the dresses that Adventurously Simple had created like immediately. But when I saw this dress, this particular young lady from Battle Creek, Michigan, okay? And that is about an hour away from Benton Harbor. When she got her dress made, she wanted something of like descendant of her grandmother, which was an African descendant. And then she chose like royalty colors, because that's similar to what like her grandmother loved. So I love that she incorporated like her heritage in this dress. It's very non-traditional, and I'm all for that. Be the person who you are. I think she looked really good in this dress. I love that even though it's a non-traditional dress, she still got a train. She got a shoulder. She gave shoulder on one side, and then she had a sleeve on the other side. She was very creative. And that's the one thing about Adventurously Simple. You're not going to see the same dress. A lot of times these designers, it's going to be exactly the same outside of the train. I'm just going to be honest with you. And this is coming from someone that's a fashion designer or has a degree in fashion design, because I do not create garments. However, you're going to see the same style. It's going to be the applique on the mesh material. Then you're going to have fabric for the skirts, and then some type of large train ruffles or split. That's it. That's all. That's not how Adventurously Simple does her dresses. She fits the dress to the person because this is their dress. They have to buy it. They have to wear it. So she fits it to what they actually want. And I love that about her. Let me tell you, this is giving 2000s. Okay. I love a good split. She got the ruffles where the ruffles on the split where like you see the thigh. Okay. This stands out to me. This orange stands out. Also, her fabric had texture. Had some type of like texture and print on it. And I love that for her. Now, this one is from Benton Harbor. Y'all know that's where we're from. So the next is this blue. This like royal blue color is just, I loved it. Now, I like that this dress had sleeves and that the mesh on the dress to help create the sleeves had like rhinestones on it as well. So it looks like she has like the rhinestones on her skin. Good touch, good touch. This one has the applique literally all the way to like almost to like under the hips. And then we have all of the tulle, which creates ruffles at the bottom of the dress. I think this looks really, really good on her. I love the color on her. These two are sisters in it from Augusta, Georgia. It's silver and black joint, baby. My favorite part of this is the mesh that has the rhinestones. Like outside of the silver and the black applique. I love that it looks like they have like rhinestones on their skin, right? A lot of times when I saw the applique with the mesh, I'm going to be honest, it did not match the skin tone. The mesh that the applique is on, that it gets sewn onto, should be skin tone matching. So like I said, it's supposed to look like that applique. Those rhinestones are on your body. The black one, it like stops right here and goes down. And then the silver stops right here, goes down. And it pretty much goes down like pretty much like down towards their hips. Not actually on their hips, but just like where their hips end. I love I want to say flounce for the train at the bottom. How it's like gathered at the bottom. Yeah. That eats. And okay, so the next one is from South Bend, Indiana. And she has a little leg cutaway. So I saw that, like, that was kind of common this year. We got a little cutaway for your little thigh on the side, you know. Now, her applique, her rhinestone applique was actually on her fabric, which is different than I've seen. Most of the time, it's on a sheet, like a mesh, that is supposed to be skin matching. This one, it's actually on the fabric that's kind of going all the way to the neck, which is going down to the back. Now, the applique stops at her shoulder. However, her applique goes from her shoulder all the way pretty much down to like where your hips end. Her train is gorgeous. I just love how it lays on the ground. This color looks really good on her. And I wonder what made the girls do like the cutout of like the thigh, the hip. I wonder what made them do that. Let's get into this blue look, y'all. Y'all know I'm really big on. She's actually not a plus size baddie, but she has a larger chest like I do, and it was so hard for me to find like the right type of dress, which is why I end up going with a custom prom dress because of my chest region. And baby, when I tell you, Lil Mama ate this. Lil Mama ate this. This is definitely one of my faves as well. I love how she kind of has like a train on top of a train on the bottom of her dress. I love her silver applique that The mesh is matching her skin tone, so it literally looks like it's on top of her chest. She has it, you know, going to the shoulder, and then her whole back is covered. Yeah. Yeah. I love how she has like the mermaid dress, and then she has additional like sheer train on top with the boa. Baby, the color, everything. She did middle part bust down. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, this is definitely one of my faves. Again, I like all of Adventurously Simple's garments. And I'm just gonna say that. No different. I love all my sneakers, but I definitely have my favorites out of all the sneakers that I love. So, but this right here is definitely one of my faves. Anyway, and this one's from, is it Mesa, Arizona, or Mesa? I think it's Mesa. It's from Arizona. Okay, next one is from Cleveland. Went to Cleveland, Ohio. This is an emerald green with, it has like little feathers coming out. So that's different. I haven't seen that, with a metallic gold applique on the front. The mesh is skin tone matching. I love the flowers on this. I said the flowers. I love the feathers on this. I love that her back is completely covered as well, because in a dress like this, you need something to hold the mesh up. So she has the material on her back. I think the feathers bring a different type of uniqueness to this, and it's really cute. But I did notice that in the north compared to the south, I did not see a lot of feathers this year. I saw more tulle, more ruffles, but not feathers. In the south, they ate feathers up this year, and the north didn't do too many feathers. So I like the added of the feathers here. So the next one is from Benton Harbor. This baby blue moment is gorgeous. Now this is a long sleeve joint. I said long sleeve joint. This is a long sleeve garment. However, she has to use the fabric to make it long sleeve. I adore the silver metallic applique on the front of the dress, and then this train at the bottom of the dress. I love that fabric. It's giving like roses together. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. And this is the only train I saw with a print on the train at the bottom of the dress. Yeah. This is the only one I saw. So I really like that. And I like how that makes it different. If y'all see, like, each dress has something different and something significantly different that you would notice. All the rest of the dresses, starting from that baby blue one to the last one, will all be from Benton Harbor, Michigan, because like they literally just had their prom. Now this is that blue sequence, and that blue sequence is really cute. So it's actually like blue iridescent fabric. Actually, now this applique is a little bit different. She has have like tassels hanging off her shoulder. Now that's something I have not seen this year. Have not seen that. Now her applique is on this mesh that is literally like it almost looks like it's not there. Now because, like I said, because I know fashion, I normally can still see the mesh. I really cannot see the mesh. And her applique has, like I said, tassels hanging from it, which is very unique in itself. And she does not have a big train. Interesting. I don't know if I would have won a big train either, because the applique on the top speaks for itself. With the tassels, it speaks for itself. Next is this emerald green. Baby, I love just a classy moment. And this gives classy. This gives classy. Her date really matches. She looks beautiful. She looks very happy. And I like this dress. I like that it's simple. I like that. And what I mean by simple, I mean that it's elegant. It is, it's given a bit more traditional, as in 2000s type of dress, and I like it. So next is red moment. Now, I did not see this the first time, or that green one. So I did not see this the first time. I really like this. I love the deep V. I love the sequence of the red and the kind of boa split or feather split, but I like to call it a boa. I love how the train is like mobile, And let me explain what I mean. What I mean by mobile is like she's able to walk. She's able to, sometimes the trains I've seen on other dresses when I've been looking at prom starting since like late March, early April, the trains are just, it's just so like useless. That's not the right word I should say, but that's the word that comes to mind. Her train is not like that at all. It's very, she can very much get up, go dance, go to the bathroom, you know, cut a step, drink some juice, all at the same time. And that is one of the things that I like about this dress. I like the pin up. I really like this dress. I really like this dress. I can actually see like my oldest daughter, because she's more, it's more simplistic but a little bit of flash. And that little bit of flash is that split with the bowl or the feathers around that split going all the way to the edge, to the ends of the train of the dress. So shout out to the red. My son saw my previous video and he saw this and he really liked this color. So we may be going with this color come prom, this silver and lime green. Can I just say this eats down. Eats down. Okay, listen. It's so tastefully fly, right? I love that she got a little bit of her thigh showing. I love how her applique, which is the silver rhinestones, it's on the fabric and then it goes like, you know, to her shoulders. I love how the dress fits her. I love how big, I love this one. I love how big her train is. That gives it an extra like oomph. And then her date just matches her fly just right on. It kind of looks like he has the applique like around the collar of his suit, but he doesn't. But that's what it looks like. So it really looks like they're like really, really matchy. I would say this is definitely my top 3. I like this one. I like the blue sequence one, with the one from Arizona, and then that metallic silver one I think is from Jackson, Tennessee. I like them all, but those would be in my top 3. This right here just, and maybe it's the whole aesthetic of it that I really like, from the balloons to the backdrop to the, you know, her hair, the makeup, just everything. I love it all. Everything. This is Adventurously Simple's first year doing a men's piece, as in suit and bow tie, for prom. And so she did this gorgeous suit jacket with this black fabric that had a print on it. And then she trimmed the collar, the pockets, and the bow tie with this pink fabric that was kind of similar, with a similar pattern on it. It looked really good on him. It looked really good. That black and pink definitely looked really good on him. He had the black button-up shirt, which she didn't make the shirt, but she made the bow tie and the jacket. I really loved it. I would have loved for him to have the suit pants. I'm going to be honest with you, maybe a strip of that pink fabric down the side. I really would have. However, this bow tie and jacket ate. I love that she's advanced. Like I said, her range of skills for someone who's literally self-taught, been teaching, you know, been slowly but surely teaching herself how to sew. And now she's doing full-blown garments, 20 from January to now. She's created 20 pieces, and this is number 19. Now, last but totally not least is this metallic silver gown. This particular one is given Dubai. It's also, I feel like she's getting married. Like it's given prom, but it's also, I feel like it's given like meet me at the altar in your wonders. I love how, oh my goodness, I didn't see this. So on the bottom of her train, she has like tassels coming out. Come on. I love the material. It's kind of giving tiger stripes. Y'all know I'm from Benton Harbor. Definitely think this right here is like thought outside the box. And like I told you, I love uniqueness, and I love how Adventurously Simple, she definitely like last year she ate down, right? This year I definitely feel like she was pushed and she executed like top tier, like A+, tens. She was definitely pushed this year when it comes to the different type of dresses, the different style of dresses, different fabric of dresses, because every location, like I said, she it was Arizona, Jackson, Tennessee, Augusta, Georgia, South Bend, Indiana, Indianapolis, Battle Creek, Benton Harbor, Michigan. It was just so many different locations. All the styles are a little bit different from where, you live. And so each one of the dresses that she created all looked different to me. Nothing looked the same. I mean, yes, you got the applique on there. However, the fabric was different. Some had a texture, some was velour, some had a split, some had a double train. Like, there's just so many things that went into making each dress unique and not the same. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So shout out to Alicia Crockett for just being good at what she does. Thank you, Adventurously Simple, for all your hard work, your style and grace, the aesthetic, your customer service. Thank you. We truly appreciate it. And I can't wait for next year. And that's on period. Y'all, I'm favorite Patra Denise. And y'all be sweet. Smooches.